Welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, episode 16. We were dispatched to the vessel called the Elizabeth Dane to find out what happened with the Ankaran sarcophagus, and it looked bad. A lot of bad things happened on that ship, and the crew was all dead, and the sarcophagus was covered in blood, and there was a box missing. And things were bad. But you know what? We saw the prince. He said, I'll worry about that. Don't you worry about it. You gotta go find the Malkavian primogen. And so we're gonna do that. That is what we will do today. Tonight, rather. Not during the day. Not during God's horrible light. Also, because we sucked up to him enough, he gave us an apartment. There's our ghoul. Her name is Heather. She's a good kid. We've ruined her life by turning her into a magic drug addict. Alright. We did get a lot of experience points. Let's see what we can do with them. Five experience points. So, do we want... Well, we can't afford that. Combat defense, wits, and dodge. Dodge is 6, wits is 8. Much as I would like to raise wits. What about soaking? That's stamina, which is 8. I don't think there's anything really good we can do. I mean, we can buff Auspex, which adds a point to perception, which makes our ranged combat better. We could buff our melee, which is not the worst thing in the world. Let's do it. Oops. We are gonna have to get our hands bloody. Sooner or later. We can't stealth our way through everything. How much money do we have? We have $849. I don't think he has anything, but we will check here.
Big girl, you know I got what you need.
I can sell to him, I think. Do I have anything to sell? I have a ring. Oh, yes. I have Heather's ring. Thanks for that, Heather. You're a real one. And then I have some things. Okay. So now blood buff is super good. And would the other one stack with that? I don't know. I believe that... I think the blood buff one was in the game, but the other one was not. Alistair Grout, that's his name. Alistair Grout. Let's visit him. Oh, nice.
You. What are you doing here?
What's up?
Out now. You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
That was strange. This is a very extended sequence. It's definitely justified. I'm going to try to stealth through this. They added some unfinished parts to this. which makes it kind of hard to move around. There we go. There's a part where we might get lost. Because a lot of the extra stuff they've added is kind of unnecessary. It's kind of like they cut this for a reason. Here's one of these puzzles where you just jam on it until you win. Everybody in here dying. I'm not taking chances. We got a note. Perception at once shapes the mind and rules over time. Time, however, erodes human perception, and then in turn warps the mind. The mind is capricious, having various effects on perception, time, and the mind itself. With harmony, progress is made. In other words, these things are labeled, and you can... Boy, it almost seemed like I knew what I was doing. I assure you I didn't. Dang, I could have bought something more expensive. Oh. Weird. That was confusing. Oh, alright, here we go. We gotta listen to these.
Another unfortunate casualty to tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the disappearance of that peculiar environment present only in an insane asylum. That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of freely flowing bodily humors, that gently rolling cacophony of distant sobs and screams, the muttered cursing at perceived enemies, and the blissful gurgling of the lobotomized, like a newborn babe discovering the sky. I shall still find test subjects as surely as I find bloody sustenance in the night, but this climate, I fear, may never be replicated.
Dude loved insane asylums. Loved them. Love this thing. Those things. There's a way to do that. I don't remember how. I don't remember how. Maybe that's later. But what it is irrelevant to our current task. Tab is such a bad button for the block. I never even think to hit it.
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking of one unfortunate phenomenon in particular, of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition, or that of my beloved wife, lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories recovered from our childhoods. And I'm most certain it has nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
Alright. Man's got some opinions. Man has got some opinions. Let's check my weapons. Can I wield? I now can wield the fire axe without a feat adjustment. Stairway to nowhere. Just like she's on. Come on back. Come on back, friendo. Where you going? Where you going? I got a present for you. Dun, 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 dun. We got some business to do. We got the business. We're gonna do the business to you. Alright, that is a weird angle to bring me back out here. Can we save the game? Let's save the game. Let's save the game. You can't hit enter, you have to hit the mouse button. There we go. Up the stairs, we open the secret door. And now we're gonna murder you. Dead, 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 dead. You are 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 dead, dead, dead.
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen. What I would give for just one interview, a few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who met her end that dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some feral rodent. I still hear him scurrying about at night. He must be making an atrocious mess in there.
So Malkavians are crazy. They all have derangements. I believe derangements is the game term. Lady.
My studies proceed at a languid pace. I'm mired in a foul ennui as my wife's illness advances. My subjects grow restless without proper supervision, but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many
this is gonna be a long episode.
Wasted now, gazing from the tower walk, pondering the frailty of existence.
I definitely don't want to leave this till next weekend. So this episode might go long. Not to date this video, I would like to get back to Zelda. Although I'm not as keen on it. Like, I'm feeling the same way I felt with Breath of the Wild. Like, once you get a ton of stuff, it's cool. But I'm in sort of this middle doldrum where I don't know, I just don't have enough stuff. It's LA. LA. It's LA. So I can see how I didn't read that review that everyone was mad about, or someone put up a 6 out of 10 review. But I could see how you could get there. Like, I didn't find the paraglider for 2 days because there's no reason you would go on that mission. Like, they just, here's a dot. We're not going to explain why. Why would I go to this dot if I don't know why I'm going there? Silly, you're going to go there to get the paraglider. Because you need that. I literally got to a shrine where I couldn't finish it because I didn't have the glider. Alright. I'm just gonna go in here. Maybe. Oh, that's just that. It opens out there. We need to go there. Alright, cool. Let's get this broad in the corner. Just in case everybody aggroes. It's one less aggro. The roamers are hard to get. God, I'm not looking forward to the end sequence here. Boy, he's sure animating well. Oh, yeah, that extra point. That extra point, baby. Oh, not enough. Yeah, see with their claws, they do aggravated damage. Ooh, that one didn't die. Ooh. Them I'm not so worried about. Oh, no, I didn't mean to kill her. Shoot. Not the problem. But it's a problem we can live with. This aggravated damage won't heal on its own. What's over here? Locked. You need to feed to heal aggravated damage. There we go. Bye-bye.
After decades
Hear more thoughts from
of
Alistair.
solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire...
Alright, little crashy poo. Little BS crashy poo.
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by
Run that back for us, Alistair.
Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which
It's
apparently
a long
comes in
area.
a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy. Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their
I love
fundamental
to edit video.
understanding of the vampiric condition is woefully lacking, and my suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government, a rather high office by the sound of things. I believe I shall accept. If nothing else, it should provide a lofty vantage point from which to observe the breadth and
Yes and no,
epidemiology
Alistair.
of
Yes and no.
affliction, so that I may move more expeditiously.
A primogen ain't a nobody. But they're kind of like a city council. Congratulations, your successful election to alderman. Alright. Silly OBS continued to play the audio. Even though it had crashed. And so I played for another 8 minutes. And then I had to replay up to that segment because I hadn't saved. Alright. Alrighty. Chaos, like the mind, can be understood only through the scientific process. Order, however, is only as good as the perception thereof. Time is the key that links the two and bears witness thereof of flow. Maybe I didn't play that long, because this is where I got to. I listened to this. And I think that's what I noticed.
The dreadfully winsome label applied to the particular strain of vampirism I suffer, so named for some supposed vampire father figure of old. More poppycock grown from a backward culture that seems interminably drawn.
I'm nervous about the end sequence for this bit.
Romance, when it should concern itself with the science behind their suffering. No matter, for I have taken this office for no greater reason than to advance my research. I must make mention,
Paint some minis.
Even among my would-be peers in this governing body of vampires, the level of paranoia and superstition is frightening. Their intelligence is not the question, no, indeed. As they courted me for this appointment, I had to suspect that their overtures were hand-tailored to what must be my obvious infatuation with reason, for the devil would do well to have such honey-tongued tempters. Even so, I could not help but notice the dressing of language these vampire leaders chose for their siren song. Whether it is born of habit, from addressing their unwashed, ill-educated subjects, or from their own deep-seated beliefs, their linguistic flourishes belie a faith in superstition over the providence of empirical reason that must be an all-pervasive theme in this society of darkest night.
Darkest night.
Damn it all, now I'm doing it too.
Lol. Lol, lol, lol. Lol. I love that that's just... This is the one There we go. Much better than the last time. Alright, let's save the game. It's all about the game and how you save it. It's all about control and how you take it. I won't dance with anybody but the game. Is that a new thing as well? Oh, I don't even know. I can't do it. How do I get research? I have a research of 4. Idiots. I have a research of 5. Mess with me like that? Frenzy check modifier. That's another new thing. I won't dance with anybody but the game. What's this machine? God only knows. God only knows what he was using that for. I won't dance with anybody but the game. Yeah. How many points? We got 4 points. Okay. We can buff all specs and get better guns. All the way back here, huh? Fortunately, everybody's dead, so. I won't dance with anybody but the game. Man, there's still a lot left. Oh, maybe we do switch this up into a part 2. Oh, jeez. There's a lot left.
As I expand my dealings with the vampire government, I have encountered a disturbing new symptom of this affliction. Frequently, in conversation, I will hear voices emanating from other vampires, voices that are not their own, but which seem to have insight into their lives beyond what I could gather from simple conversation. These voices seem to echo from deep within my fellow vampires, and I cannot be certain if this symptom belongs to my strain of the illness or theirs, for the voices are various and inconsistent. I dare not mention this symptom to my vampiric peers, for they have proven themselves true predators to whom I could be loath to reveal any sign of weakness. Indeed, these voices have counseled me against confessing their presence, and until I can confirm their source, I will listen. The information the voices have given me ranges from curious to frightening. The latter case is especially true of one powerful vampire whose name I shall not commit to recording in the interests of self-preservation.
Alistair's starting to hear things. He is starting to hear things. Blood, 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 blood. Blood, 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 blood. Blood, 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 blood. What's in here? I don't remember. A lot of people for one. Got him. Alright. That's really all you gotta worry about. The girls are fairly oblivious, and you can just sort of pick them off at your leisure. Yeah. There's a lot left here. We could make it a really long episode. God, that extra points. Those points in stealth are coming in handy. Is there even anything in here to get? Did I do this for no reason? I think that happened for no reason. Oh. The thing that I picked, the key was in here. Okay, cool. Yeah, did it for no reason. Alright, did I come up or did I come down? I think I came down. So let's go down, down, down. I guess we've decided super long episode, huh? We're not gonna get him. We're not gonna get him. We're not gonna get him. We got him. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Get out of there. Get out of there. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Save the game. Save the game. Ow. Ow. Oh, shoot. I didn't want to kill her. Hey, what is her blood? Oh, he's stuck. Ah, you jerk. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. OBS is telling me it doesn't want to do a long episode because it crashed again. Alright. Stop right there. I love that it has fairly normal, like, barks for these guys. They don't have unique barks. Alright, we only lost a few seconds, though. We only lost a few seconds. Alright, I'm gonna save, though. Oh, this is stressful. Not the game. OBS. OBS is the real final boss. OBS and my ISP, the ultimate evil. Nah, they're decent folk. Ow, ooh, that was a bad one. You're gonna fix that, buddy. You're gonna fix me up. It gets a little confusing later on about who is a vampire, because it's pretty generous about who it lets you do that to.
The voices increased in frequency.
Tell me about it,
and
Alistair.
direction of late. They have begun to stay with me long after conversation has ceased and are serving as quite a distraction. I fear others are beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I am thinking again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my growing fear. If the voices are to be believed, then my caution is warranted, for they speak of his blackest crimes, both past and future. More than once, I
First episode was alright.
in his eyes
I
and heard the
today.
distrust in his voice when speaking with
I
me.
think it's just this one that now needs 2 edits.
On my face, as it is all I can do in these moments to keep from crying out in chorus with the voices.
Alistair's starting to lose it. I'm also starting to lose it, so we are together in this, Alistair. Oh, that's right, I came up from below. Sneaky, sneaky, let's use that stuff that I put all those points into. Ew. I put all those points into sneaky boy time. Although I think maybe next is a point in celerity. Oh.
I am no longer safe. I know it.
No longer safe.
The voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the Vampire Society entirely. My absence will no doubt draw attention, but I could no longer hold my fragile composure around the ravenous eyes of my vampire peers, especially not around him. The voices compelled me to make what I fear is a Faustian bargain, but I had to, for their demands are constant and merciless. I have secluded myself within the mansion. I know he will strike out at me. He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows it, I know. I have taken precautions to protect my beloved wife. The cure will have to wait until our immediate safety is guaranteed. The mansion was constructed with security in mind, but at that time I was not privy to the full range of vampire capabilities. The voices echo in the twisted corridors of my psyche, dark whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
Alistair's not having a good time. Alright, we're not touching that door. That door leads to, I think, being lost. There's the missus. Alright, is this... No, not yet. We're... Alright, there wasn't as much left as I thought there was, but this episode's still gonna go. Alright, we gotta solve something still? We still gotta do... Oh, that's right. We gotta do this. There, I knew there was a cutscene. We are close, but this end sequence is tough. It'll be a long episode. There we go. Alright. Our boy been staked. Things did not go great for him in here. There's anything to pick up. All this stuff is saleable. Did I just save? Oh. Okay. Things are bad. They're bad, friends. The flame!
How is that? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
Who are you, my friend?
As you burn, tell them it was
Grünfell
Grünfell
Bock.
Bach who sent your tenth soul to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the Archfiend Lacroix.
Ooh, he does not like the boss.
By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
He likes Jesus, but not... He likes having a very confusing animation. Now, you'll notice that gentleman was on fire. That's bad for us, you see. Because that means, you know how they did aggravated damage before? Now they do hecka aggravated damage. I don't remember where I want to go. I think here. Wow, this is good. Okay, forget everything I said about this sequence being hard. Ooh, he did get me there. He did do a little tippy-tappy on my face. Ooh, ba-bow. Sick. Alright. Let's skedaddle. Alright. And I, too, am going to skedaddle. OBS has pushed me to my limit. We will report into our man LaCroix next time. I almost switched to my VeggieTales scene. Thank you for joining me. You won't notice all the horrible things that happen because I will edit them out. But I do hate technical issues. I do hate them. But anyways, thanks for putting up with them, those of you who have. And I don't blame anybody who hasn't. And we'll see you next time. Go out into the night, my friends.